Hello there, my name's Card. I'm a long-time progressive community organiser and activist. And today I just want to briefly talk about a reactionary dog whistle that's been around for a little while now, as well as what it really means, who's using it, and why. For those who might not know, in politics a dog whistle is a word, a phrase, or a symbol which seems perfectly innocent and innocuous to most people, but which really communicates a more sinister hidden message to those in the know. Additionally, there'll also be a playlist of videos of mine linked at the top of the description which goes into detail about all sorts of reactionary dog whistles and how to spot them. Today specifically, I wanted to talk about allusions to pickaxes, including pictures of them or invocations of the pickaxe emoji, and how they've become contemporary reactionary signals, particularly in online spaces. A lot of the online far-right congregate most of the time on dedicated reactionary forums and image boards, where they're free to be as openly bigoted as they want to be. But whenever they're on the normal, regular side of the internet, they'll often reuse a lot of the same racist, homophobic, transphobic, etc. jokes and memes and talking points they would with other reactionaries, but they'll couch it all in obfuscating language and obtuse references so that it flies over the heads of most normal people. If you consider yourself a socially conscious progressive, you should try to familiarise yourself with a lot of the general references and talking points online reactionaries will bring up, so that you don't let them fly under your radar when they're trying to spread their ideology and signal their beliefs to one another online. After all, knowing is half the battle. To this end, one of the ways alt-right types will attempt to signal their reactionary beliefs to one another without most normal people catching on is through invoking pickaxes. This is particularly popular with pro-apartheid white supremacists, who will often, for instance, include the pickaxe emoji somewhere prominent in their display name or bios on social media online, where it's a way for them to identify each other without most people catching on. The reason they use a pickaxe specifically for this is that it's a reference to the golden pickaxe which sat prominently in the centre of the shield on the flag of Rhodesia. It's a reference most people would never be able to intuit, but it's fairly well known as an identifier in a lot of reactionary groups, especially ones which focus on bemoaning the anti-colonial movements of the 20th century. Reactionaries with a pickaxe in their bio or their display name or similar are essentially signalling that they think Rhodesia was good, because it's the most prominent instance of an overtly white supremacist state militantly persisting into the relatively modern day. So, for the sake of keeping yourself and your spaces safe, please just keep this in mind. It's always good to be able to recognise alt-right messaging and signalling like this, so you can spot it, denounce it, explain why it's wrong and bad to others, and remove the people posting this sort of stuff. That's all I have to say today. I hope it helps. Once again, my name's Card. If you want to hear more from me, especially more about emerging or obscure reactionary dog whistles and how to spot them, feel free to subscribe to this YouTube page, or just take a look at my other videos. Either way, goodbye for now, and stay safe out there.